Hello, namaste, assalamu alaikum, and kalimera. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, wherever you're watching our Go Live. So today we have amazing business partners, as you can see here on our screen, and we are here to spread awareness and talk about our business and some of the common questions that people ask us in our private message. We are here to answer those questions. But before we do that, we will ask our beautiful guests to introduce themselves one by one and tell us about their story. Why did they join this business? And before joining this business, what was their profession? So let's start with Lena.
Hi, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. I'm Leena from Ontario, Canada. I'm originally from India, though, but I'm here in Ontario for almost 25 years. Yeah, before starting the business, I was in a very low place. That time I was just separated from my husband of 35 years after marriage, and I really felt hopeless, and I did not know what else to do except I just started my new life at the age of 60, and I was closer to retirement. I was not in a good place as a financially. I was definitely was insecure and felt very lost, and mm, didn't know the way except for I trusted God and I asked Him, show me the way. So, about few years ago, as I was scrolling, really not scrolling aimlessly, because I had I was just thinking and looking for something that I can do online, because I was already doing a full time job and I couldn't do another full time with my the way my age and my position was at the time. So I just wanted to bring some additional income home. So I got into this business. So now been few years, I found new hope, new way of living life, enjoying my time with my grandkids, and mo- most of all, I felt that I'm a free person and I can dream again. You know, um, I also have that feeling that my later days are better than former days, which before this I felt the other way around. But now with new hope, new new blessings every day, like lots of blessing in this business as well as in my life. I'm so thankful and grateful for this opportunity that God really showed me, and I took action. That's the important thing, that I believe that everybody, opportunities are come now and then, but some people, they are always stay there skeptical and not moving forward. But if you, even when God shows the opportunity, if you don't take the chance to look into that, that that's gone. So but
Mm-hmm.
I didn't let go that from me, because after I prayed, I trusted God that He will show me something, and I really did get into this, and I'm so glad. This business is one of the best business among all businesses out there. So
Absolutely. Great point, Seema, because, as long as you take an action, that's where the change happen. If you don't take an action, the change will never happen. So thank you so much for sharing your story. Let's go to Regina. Hi. Unmute yourself, please.
Hi, thank you. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. This is Regina from Brisbane, Australia. I'm retired. I'm originally from Fiji and living in Brisbane, and I'm retired for the last probably 6, 7 years. And I'm a digital business mentor. So Why did I do this business? I'll tell you a little bit before that. So my background, my working career background is from banking. I worked in ANZ Bank in Fiji for 24 years, and then I went to New Zealand. I worked for BNZ for 4 years. Then we moved to Australia because this is where my daughters were. So we moved here, and we settled in Brisbane since 2008, and we've been here. I've got two grandkids. They are 18 and 16. All my daughters, I've got three daughters. They are all grown up. They're independent. So, I don't have to rely on anybody because, I mean, they don't rely on us for anything because they're all independent. So when I retired after 10 years in the telecommunication, I thought life would be really good because I had the vision that I would be traveling and all that, enjoying my retirement, but it didn't work that way. So all that thing put a lot of stress on me. And then 4 years ago, I had a life-threatening incident. I had sudden cardiac arrest, and I was clinically gone for 13 minutes. So God gave me a second chance. I am very grateful, Alhamdulillah, for that second chance in life that God gave me. Otherwise, I would have been gone. So I didn't want to take that time as something that puts me back. Like I didn't want my life to be just a life. I want to do something productive because I've been given a second chance. So I tried to look for things during my recovery. I tried to look for something to do from home because I didn't want to commute back to the job, 9 to 5, because that is just too much. I did that for so many decades of my life, and I didn't want to do that again. I wanted to do something that I could do from home in my own time and be my own boss. And while going through the social media, I found this, and it really ticked all the boxes for me. So that is when I realized that this is a beacon of hope that I was looking for. And I have been doing this for the last 3 years, and I'm really enjoying. It has given me so much confidence. I have learned so much from this. The training is so amazing that it has made me confident because I'm a very shy and introvert person. I was very bad in talking to people. I used to fumble a lot. I used to shy, like my face goes red and everything. So I was not able to actually do the go lives confidently. And for the last 3 years I've been doing, and I have gained so much confidence. Like I'm talking today, and if it was the first time, I wouldn't be talking like this. I would be, different. So this business has given me so much personally and professionally. I have grown in this business. So I'm very grateful for this opportunity, and I'm hoping and praying that I can carry on like this and grow in this business and help other people as well achieve success, financial freedom, and everything in their life. So that's my story. Thank you, Serena.
You're mute, Serena.
Oh, thank you so much. Hey, I didn't even realize I muted myself. Thank you so much. It was an amazing story. Where you started, we all started from there. Believe me or not, I could not do any go live when I started in 2021. I absolutely was so shy. My coach, my mentor pushed me so hard, and I was initially I was telling them, can you please, you guys, I will ask you questions, you guys answer, because I cannot, I don't have that confidence to talk about the business. So but you did a great job. We are so proud of you. Yay. All right, so let's see who is next. So next on is Ryan. Go ahead.
Hello, everyone. Good evening from my side. Of course, it's 10 p.m. EST here. I'm Ryan from Pennsylvania, USA, originally from the Philippines, and I'm a dad of two, and of course, I'm a loving husband to my wife. I am a nurse educator by profession, so I'm a registered nurse from the Philippines, but I did not work as a bedside nurse. I did not work in the hospital. What I'm doing was I do lectures and do educate those nurses who want to become licensed registered nurses. And I found that profession as very fulfilling. So for 19 years, that was my life until the global health crisis hit. And of course, I've been doing face-to-face lectures together with all the students, more than 100 students. So during the global health crisis, and you know what that happened in 2020, my job stopped. So that was my turning point, that I need to do something, or I need to find something that is legit on the online space, because although I still have my savings, but it dwindled. And to tell you honestly, guys, I was in debt. Good thing I found this one in the news feed. Of course, that was the ad of my mentor, and we did not know each other because she's a nurse from California. Then I didn't know her, but because of desperation, I want to change my life, because during that time we have our first born son in 2020 October. He was born in 2020. And then we don't have a choice. My wife needs to go back to Kingdom of Saudi Arabia because she's also a nurse. And then I was still in the Philippines back then. So we don't have a choice but to let our son stay with our parents. So it's been a long distance relationship. I think that was one of my uh, biggest desire, is to bring my wife back home in the Philippines. And
Oh,
actually, with this digital business, I was able to retire my wife before migrating here in the US.
good
So
job.
this US journey, it's also a different journey. But when my wife told me, Dad, is it okay that we will be going to the US? And I told her, yeah, of course, because this business is flexible. I can bring it anywhere. And it it flourished when I was here in the USA, because of course the life here in the US is different from the Philippines. We have a helper there. So, but in the Philippines, I used to juggle two jobs. And after the pandemic, when I get my job again, I barely see my children. Although I retired my wife from Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, we have our new home there in the Philippines. But I barely see my children. I miss a lot of milestone with my kids. So good thing that when we go here in the US, it was really an alignment. It was a divine intervention that we have this digital business, because here in the US, you cannot leave your children from other people. Of course, there are daycare, but daycare is so expensive. So with this digital business, it so happened that I'm not working. My wife is the one only working here in the US as a dialysis nurse. And then sometimes my wife was shocked, because at first she was skeptical. Most of the people here in the business, it's the husband that is skeptical and the wife who found the business. But in my case, I found the business, then I dive into it because I saw the potential of the business, that this can be the business that could bring us together in one roof. And it's happening right now. And she was shocked because, can you imagine one deal with this business? It's the same 1 month of her USD salary. So I'm already positioning in this business. Oh my God. When she saw it, she's now 100% uh, supportive of me with this digital business. So what I love about this digital business, I regain that time with my kids. I'm a full-time dad right now, a proud digital business owner, same time a full-time dad. So I think that's it, Serena. Thank you so much
Good
for this opportunity.
job. Good job. We are so proud of you and great story. Before we move on to the next, let's take a short break and we'll come back after this break.
Practicing gratitude can transform your life by shifting your focus to the abundance that's around you. Gratitude opens your heart to the blessings you might have overlooked, and it creates a ripple effect of joy and positivity in every aspect of your life.
Absolutely. How many of you believe in gratitude? I think everyone believe in gratitude. Yes. All right, so let's see who is on the hot seat now. Alberta, can you
Hi.
unmute yourself? Hi.
Yes. Thank you, Serena. Thank you,
I
everyone. My name is Albert.
have to go and put a flower for myself.
Good. It's happy lunch hour from Melbourne, Australia. My name is Alberta. I brand myself as Islander Girl. I'm originally from Papua New Guinea, but I'm based here in Melbourne, Australia. I'm a mom of 3 boys. And I have a background in accounting and nursing, but more than 5 years ago, how I found this business was when I had my third son. I was childcare wasn't an option for me because it's very, very expensive. I had the experience with the 2 older ones, so the third one I didn't want to put him in childcare, so I left my nursing job and I had to stay home on maternity leave. But then when you cut out one income stream from a family unit, we started struggling. You know, we were starting to be behind with bills. At the same time, at that time, it was COVID. It was 2020 lockdown was there, and I also had my dad who was sick back in Papua New Guinea. And I was asking and questioning myself, why am I here? Why did I come here? I should be there beside him in his hospital bed. And that is something that has really affected me. And I hit rock bottom. So I was already struggling. I had my baby, and my dad is sick, and COVID is here. What should I do? No one could understand what I was going through at that time. Only my husband was trying his best to do, 2 to 3 jobs, and he was always away, and we were also scared of COVID, him getting COVID. But then I prayed. I prayed. I prayed so hard, and God listened. This amazing opportunity came on my news feed, and I checked it out. I was actually searching on Google and YouTube, and I never have believe that something will turn up on Facebook, and it said your own boss, be your own boss. So I checked it out. I checked this ad out, and I was so grateful that she, my now coach, asked me to go and watch a webinar, free 90 minutes webinar. And when I watched it, I said, this is too good to be true. I was skeptical. It was too good. And I went and rewatched 3 more, and then I realized that, wow, this must be an answered prayer. So 5 years back on, I am a job quitter today. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I've retired myself in my 40s, and also my husband. 2 years into the business as well, I completed my mom's dream home since I lost my dad back then in 2020. And one of the key things, finding this journey, I thought that was something that was shown to me for a reason. So I wanted to complete my mother's and give back to her before I lose her again. So that's one of the most satisfying thing that I did 2 years into the business, and I'm so grateful for that. And 5 years into the business, I retired myself and my husband doing this full time. I'm now so passionate about helping those that are going through something as well, because I've found light in here. You too, whatever you're going through, and if you're searching, maybe a struggle like me on maternity leave, and there's no means of finance or families to help you out, or maybe sickness, maybe losing a loved one, I tell you, God still has purpose for you. So I really encourage people to come here and check out this amazing opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Alberta, for your story. It was very touchy. I almost, you just made me cry almost. All right, so I will leave the call to action for end. Because we're almost like we're 10 people here, so it's going to take too long if everybody will do the call to action. So, Alberta, one of the reasons I said your story was so touchy is because Obviously, we all have a family, and we all respect our parents here. And I know myself, including myself, we a lot of people that join this business. We support our families back home, and because they raised us, they were there when we were children, and now that they are older, they need us, we have to support them. This is our duty as a human being, as a child. We have to support them in their old age. So that is a great why. I really commend you for your enthusiasm to start this business and support your family. So let's see who is next here. Should I put maybe? Let's see who is on the hot seat now. Seema, go ahead. Open your mic.
Hello everyone. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Good evening. Hello everyone. My name is Seema Danishar. I'm originally from Afghanistan. I have been living in the United States more than 20 years. I'm mom, wife, big family. And I work in dental office as a part-time, but I used to work full-time. I used to go from 8 to 5, like full shift. I was so tired. And also when I went to work, I didn't have time to spend with my kids. My why is my kids. I wanted to be with my kids, spend time with them, and that was my why. When I find out about this golden opportunity, this business, I got interested and I joined the business. I'm so glad that I joined that business because I'm my own boss. I don't have to go all day for work, and I'm my own boss. I have time to spend with my kids. I have time to be with them everywhere. I have time to go to social life like my family, friends, and this business give me confidence. I really grew a lot in this business, personally and mentally. I'm so grateful that I joined that
Awesome.
business.
Great story, Seema. Thank you so much for sharing your story.
You're welcome, Serena. Thank
And
you.
thank you for joining this go live. All of you guys, you have unique stories, and um, people they connect with you because of your stories. So let's hear from Aminata.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for inviting me here. My name is Aminata. I'm a mother of two, a food service worker, and a caregiver. I am really thankful that I found this business because, one, it opened my mind and it let me out of my little comfort zone because I'm so used to being a caregiver to the point that I don't want to do any other job. I'm like, every time I look for a job, it's a caregiver job. And then I realized I am not exploring or I'm not spreading my wings. So I decided to join this business. And how I found it, I love Facebook. If anybody knows me, my news feed is Facebook. Facebook, I see my news, I see comedy, I see everything. But I thank God that I found it. But my why as to why I joined this business is because 2019 we had COVID. Before COVID, I was pregnant right at the blink of 2019 COVID came in. By then, by the time the USA closed, I had given birth to my child, and my job closed. We all got laid off. In that point, I could not stay home because, one, if I stayed home, I couldn't provide for my son because the dad had already also stopped working. So since I'm a caregiver and a CNA, I had to go to work. Remember, it's COVID, everything is shut down. Facilities were all affected. Most of them, you would wear a gown. I knew this is not okay because COVID with a newborn, with no immunity as a newborn, I was so exposed to COVID like never before. So I realized I didn't want to do that anymore. And I knew that needed to stop because if anything would happen to my son, that would be on me. And I'll be so guilty because I'm a new mom. First time, 5 years in marriage, no child. Then I have a baby. What if something happens to them? I knew I didn't want to do that again. So my why was actually my baby and my lifestyle because I didn't want anything to happen to me. And within that time, I have a newborn and I have to work. I worked for 6 months. I didn't see any of my son's progress. My son started moving. I couldn't see him when he started moving, or like, you know how the babies start to crawl? I couldn't see him. I didn't see that progress. I didn't see his first time eating solid food. I knew I did in this life. I knew I didn't want to see that again. In 2024, I had another baby. So I knew I didn't want to have the same experience. So I started this business because I really didn't want to miss most of my kids' milestones. And I really thank God that I ran into one of my friends on Facebook, actually. I was so surprised that she's in this business. I asked her, what is this? When I looked at it, I was like, no, because within that year, I had got scammed too. So I said, no, this is not real. And then I saw her again on another post. So I said, no, let me try it again. When I tried it, I was so happy that I went to the convention 2025. That really hit me really hard. I knew this is it. I did the right decision. I made the right decision. In fact, in this business, I met a friend who is always checking on me. Always. She really is checking on me. Anything that she has or any training that she has through this business, even if it's mindset, I'm always having it. And I really thank God because my friend introduced me to this business and then I got a new friend. I really thank God I found this business. Thank you so much, everyone. And that's
Thank you
my
so
why.
much, Aminata. Great story. My God, each one of you make me get so emotional. Actually, your story remind me of one of somebody that I know that unfortunately she was also, I mean, not that unfortunately she was also, but she was just like yourself, a nurse. And during COVID, her life completely changed. She went to work and she was one of those people that she had no choice. She had to go to work and she was in Canada and she got a very weird virus and she got paralyzed and the doctors initially they couldn't figure out what was wrong, and I'm actually getting goosebumps right now telling her story. uh, and she got paralyzed and actually half of her body started like acting weird, and she her face started changing, her lips and all that stuff. So she hate to say this word, but she was so beautiful, and her face, due to her face change, she was looking at herself in the mirror, and she realized that she looks so ugly right now. So she couple of times she attempted suicide, and they took her to hospital, and then even the hospital was like saying we are not going to keep her, right? So yeah, it was a very very you know very bad story, and I heard that, and I was praying and praying for her every single day. And I was because I was part of their life, part of their story, and I was crying for her. And this is what the life does, it just change our life in a matter of seconds. So there is a saying, they say better to be safe than sorry, right? So this whole COVID actually opened a lot of people's mind, eyes, everything. So thanks to God. I mean, I understand a lot of people lost their lives, but this is what it's not in our hand. It's whatever God decide for us happens, right? So anyway, sorry, I just had to share this. I just remembered her. So let's see who should we put on the hotspot here. Ready, set, go. Prabha. Huh? Oops. Did she actually? Did you run away or what?
Hi. Is that me, Serena?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Oh,
Yes, we can. Go ahead, please. Tell us your story.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my name is Prabha. I live in Australia. As everyone, I'm a healthcare worker as well. I'm working as a registered nurse as a full time in New South Wales Health. I started this business because I was really one day I was thinking of something. I'm really working hard, doing an overtime. So every month, you need to meet extra expense. I will think, okay, this month I will save, then it will be another expense, and the next month do an extra time overtime and save something, and the other month will be the extra expense, and nothing is left in my account. I really love my family. I really like to support them, to provide them a good standard of life. So I started this business. Now I'm proud digital business owner, and I'm really grateful for the platform. This is, yeah, I really enjoy every day the value provided and the support from the community. I'm really grateful for that opportunity. As a full-time nurse, actually, I do love my profession, but everyone needs some break or to spend our social life, or maybe a personal time. So this is really helping me to stay home whenever I'm free, without going for more time. I really felt like I spending most of the time at the hospital in a week. I go a week. Every 5 days. So now I'm not. I feel that I do have more time for my personal health or social life. I really enjoy in this business. Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to retired, 50. Yeah, as everyone do in our platform, I'm aiming for before maybe after 45, I'm hopefully retired. That's all,
Well, if
Serena.
we
Over
can
to you.
get retired at 45, why not you? But you're too young to get retired. You should work at least a little bit. I work so hard. Don't look at me like that. I'm like very old, okay? Okay. So who is left? Who's left? Rejoice? Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm so bad. I put Rejoice right at the end. Go ahead, please. Tell us about yourself. Hi.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon from my side. I'm here in Australia, originally from Zimbabwe, and I've been in Australia for the past 4 years. So, sorry, today I brought my little baby. I just have a newborn. She's 4 weeks old. So, this is the joy of having this business, and I'm so grateful, so glad that I've managed to join this platform and be able to be there for my child. So, I came here in Australia, like I've said, 4 years ago. And when we moved here, the shock was real. I never thought that life was going to be difficult like what we went through. The idea of us being on our own. When I came here, I had 2 kids with me. So they were all young. They were both young. They were still going to daycare. I remember my oldest was 3 during that time. So because of the cost of living, I really had to look for a job. My husband was working in the mines. He's also a mining engineer. So I had to enroll. I had to look for a job and join him in the mining industry. So for me to go to work, it meant that I had to put my kids in daycare, and this was quite an expense. I tell you that by the end of each month, I would realize that I've used almost 3/4 of my salary, and it would go towards daycare. So moving on like that, life was not easy. Being away from your kids, like what other guys said, it's really difficult to be present. Yes, you are there every day, but you're not seeing those developments on your kids. You are not really there for them, like really involved in their life, day-to-day life. So it took a toll on me. It was really stressful. I remember there are days when I used to drop them off at the daycare, but I wouldn't walk them into the center because I felt so much pain leaving them behind. And most of the times they would be crying for me. It was a really touching moment for me. So later on, going on like that, I realized that this is not the life that I want to live. I don't want to continue like this. I really want to be there for my kids. Yes, life is expensive here. And like any other immigrant, we are all immigrants here. We have family back home, and all of them, they'll be looking up to you. And I really had to look for a way to support them. But going to work was not for me. I realized that this is not what I want. I started searching. I started looking online. I wanted a work from home job. I tell you, having a business, running a business was never part of my plans. I'm someone who always knew that what I had to do in life was just to work, and nothing else. So I came across an advert, like most of us did here. I saw it, an advert about this digital business, and I thought it was not real. I thought it was a scam. For me, I doubted it very much because it was too good to be true. Everything that was said there was exactly what I was looking for. But for me, I thought, nah, there's no way people can just make money without selling real products. What are they? How are they making money? So I ignored that advert. But later on, I remember for a week, I kept on having this feeling that I should go back and look at the advert because looking at the life that I was living, I was not happy. Going to work, being stressed every day. You know how it is when you're working and you're not happy. I developed some health conditions like heart problems. I was always stressed. And this is when I decided to go back and look at the advert again. And when I looked at it this time, I looked at it with an open mind. Sorry, the baby is now becoming a problem. I looked at it with an open mind, and I decided to. Sorry, did you want to say something?
No, you're doing great. Go ahead.
All right. So I watched the advert, and when they said there's a free webinar, I decided to sign up for the webinar, and I was so shocked. I remember the shock that I had when I watched the webinar, seeing people. I remember the first section was a bit complicated for me. I didn't quite understand what they were saying, but the section where I was seeing real people now sharing their journeys, sharing how they came across the business, I was amazed because I was seeing real people like me, people who were just ordinary. There were no models or those special type of people that are always on social media. They were just ordinary people like me, and they were telling their stories, how they were skeptical at first, how they were introverts. I'm an introvert as well. I'm someone who's very shy, who doesn't like talking that much. And these people were saying they were introverts and they were not active on Facebook or social media platforms, but they're making real money, 5 figures, 4 figures. And I saw myself in these women, and I told myself that this is it for me. So I remember I never looked back from the moment I watched the webinar, and it's been amazing. I tell you, this is the best decision that I've made for myself and for my family as well. So I started my business, and now I'm full-time. I'm doing this full-time from home. I resigned from work, and I'm loving every moment of it. It's not just about the money. We don't talk about the monetary value in the business. We talk about the personal growth as well. Because for me, like I've said, I've been an introvert. I've always been someone who's shy, who's not free to talk to people. I'm someone who's always away from people. But because of this business, I've learned a lot, and I've grown in so many areas of my life. I'm so happy that I'm no longer scared of showing up my face, no matter how I look, no matter where I am. I can always come because I've seen this is a gold mine. When we talk about a gold mine, we mean this business because this is real. We're seeing people who are transforming their lives, people who have managed to buy houses within a year living in the diaspora. We all know how expensive houses are in the diaspora, but with people who are able to buy more than 3 houses cash. We don't talk about credits here. We don't talk about loans. We talk about paying off your houses in cash. So I'm actually blessed, and it's been a year in the business, and I'm seeing myself growing in so many areas. And this blessing that I have right now, I think I'll name it a digital business as well. That's a second name. Because I had here because of this business. If I was working, I know definitely there was no way I was going to have another kid. Having gone through the process of putting kids, my 2 first kids in the daycare system, and all the stresses that I went through, there was no way I would have another child. So I'm glad that I found this business. I have another blessing, a bundle in my hands right now, and I'm so happy that I'm there to see each and every development. And oh, it's amazing. You should try to, if you are looking for another child, just join the business and it will just happen. So
Good
thank you so much for
job. Good
organizing this,
job.
and back to you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for sharing your story. For you, what I can say is God bless you and God bless the child that you have with you right now. And, you know, in our language, we say, mashallah. All right. So, last but not the least is the Shilpi. And right after Shilpi, I am going to randomly ask questions and randomly pick somebody to answer that question. And if you don't know the answer, that's fine. You don't have to know the answer. But let's see. So let's go to Shilpi. Hi.
Hello, hello. Thank you, Serena, for giving this opportunity to be here with you all. Everyone is so inspiring. Their story touch our heart. Thank you for your this inspiration. So my name is Shilpi. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I'm here in USA for last 20 years. And I'm a stay-at-home mom, a happy mom of 3 kids, age 20, 16, and 7. Yes, I'm mom again. Okay. And a cute little dog and a loving wife. So, as many of you, I also want to provide a better life to my family because of this job uncertainty, especially IT field. It is so fluctuating. My husband is in IT field, by the way. So the sometimes he has small projects, sometimes no project. So when he's like between the jobs, we ran out of our savings, and that was the high point. We want to provide a better life, we want to secure our future, we want to save for our retirement, give everything to our kids, what they need, what they want. So I step out of my comfort zone. I said I have to do something. So while I was looking work from home, I found this opportunity. I'm so glad that I'm a proud digital business owner now, and I started this journey. And look at me, personal growth. Somebody was talking about personal growth. Here I am. I'm talking with all of you and I'm on live. So it's the biggest proof of my personal growth. I'm so confident now. People around me there and even myself, I'm looking positive changes in myself. So all thanks to this business. Thank you,
Yeah.
Serena.
Thank you so much for sharing your story, Shilpi. All right. So I see some new faces here. So let me just introduce myself a little bit so that you know me better. I'm Serena. I am an ex-Canadian. I see a lot of Australians here. Hey, the flag of Australia is up today, but I had a one gas station and two convenience stores in Mississauga, Ontario, and life was extremely busy and tough with employees, customers and vendors and all that stuff. As you can see, as a lot of people probably know that when it comes to like convenience stores, there is like robberies, there's like customer complaints, so many issues that maybe people from outside they may not know, but let alone a lot of like heavy work that we have to do in the store. But long story short, in 2015, there was some life-changing events in my life, and I went through divorce. I literally left my whole like 26 plus year of life behind, and I walked away and I moved to out of Ontario, and I joined an American company, and I was hired right away because of my experience, and I started traveling from with that company from one place to another in Canada. And life took me to Winnipeg, and I was in Winnipeg for, let me bring Aminata back. I think she left. So yeah, life took me to Winnipeg, and I went to recruit somebody, and I got hired with another company, Canadian company this time, and the previous company was American, and you know, I was with that company till I met my husband. When I met my husband, when we were talking about our life stories, you know how people that they have like same story, they attract each other. So we realized that me and my husband, we have pretty much very similar story. He, have divorced exactly the same 2015. I had the same year divorce, and he left everything behind because of his children. I left everything behind because of my children, and we started our life from zero. So I was starting from zero, and my husband was actually under zero because he had to go through a lot of like alimony and all that stuff. So long story. At the age of middle age, I'm not going to tell you. At the middle age, imagine you start your life from zero, right? And maybe a little bit more than zero, it's minus. So with not having a house, not having a car, but a desire and you know a passion that you want to do something in your life. So imagine now, we got married in like 4 months. He right away he proposed me. It's not that we knew each other for so many years or nothing. Very traditional marriage. He proposed me right away, and I was in Canada, he was here, and we got married. I moved to US, obviously, as a US a new immigrant. I can't work. So imagine a girl who was a workaholic like me, working 7 days, 12 to 16 hours a day, is sitting at home and doing nothing. And that was 2019. We came end of 2019, and 2020 March, everything shut down, and because of COVID. And we were both at home. He's an engineer and he travels a lot, and so we were lost because we were like, okay, we don't really have like 50 or 60 years ahead of us, but life is so tough. For it's middle age, and we really don't even have any house yet, let alone any saving for our retirement. So obviously, I was thinking, okay, for the next 1.5, 2 years till I get my work permit, I can't even work. So now what? So we said, okay, let's start from baby steps. I started studying to become a real estate broker. Same time, God actually brought this beautiful business in front of me, and introduced by somebody who was actually my mentor. And I can say I was one of those skepticals, not in a sense that I was thinking that this business is not legit, not that kind of skeptical, but I was one of those people who had a fixed mindset, who was always thinking that, hey, uh, earning money is just going out of the house and working hard, like 12, at least 8 to 12 hours a day, and bringing home money and supporting your children. But that was the wrong mentality. I decided to come out of my comfort zone, and thanks to my husband, he really pushed me for and he really believed in me, and told me that this is something that you can do. I know you can do it, so go for it. So I actually right away I messaged my coach. I said, I would love to join this business right now, but I have a problem. I don't have my work permit yet, and it because it's COVID, it might take like longer than 6 to 8 months. What should I do? She said, "Well, if you have Canadian Social Security, if you have your address here, if you have your bank account here, you can start your business from Canada." and then transfer your business to US whenever you're ready and whenever you get your permit. And that's exactly what I did. I said, okay, I didn't even wait for like even a one day. I said, go for it. So I provided her my social security and all the documents. And right away, I started the business. And sure enough, after 1 year and I think 3 months, I got my work permit and I transferred my business to US and continued working here. And the other reason that I started this business is because we were newly married, and my husband was like traveling for his engineering job, and as a newlywed, we didn't want it to I didn't want it to stay behind and him traveling all the time. So I traveled with him all the time. Even this morning when I had to go live with Shilpi, I was in Oregon. I'm back home now. So yeah, so that's my story. Let me quickly ask some questions. Can you please make sure the answers are short so that in 10 minutes we can wrap this and, call it the night. Well, for me, it's night. For you guys, it's day. So,
Mine is nighttime. Actually, it's almost 8. If
oh,
it's
yours
not
is
8.
8? Well,
Yeah.
yeah, your time and my time is same. Mine is 7:50
Yeah.
here. So, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Question number 1. Ready? It's going to be on the screen. Question number 1. What do we do in this online business? Let me see. Who should I put on? You know what? I like bullying people. So let's put Ryan. Tell us
I
about the answer.
Okay, thank you so much. You know what? There's something a sound. Okay, thank you so much, guys, and thank you so much. I'm so honored to be with this empowered women digital business owner. So, what we are doing in this business, by the way, to all viewers out there, what I am so proud about this digital business is we have an automated system that do all the hard work. All you have to do is to post and to let the people watch our
Okay.
free webinar.
I'm sorry, Ryan. It's hard to hear you. While you're fixing your voice, I'm going
Uh,
to mute you for now, and then we will pick somebody else. Let's pick. All right, unmute yourself. And what do we do in this online business?
Okay. Yes, thank you. This is affiliate marketing. We advertise for companies who pay us commission once anyone joins and invests with us. So that's what we do. We do marketing and advertising. That is all that we do. Hope that answers the
Absolutely.
question.
Absolutely. Yes. Thank you so much for answering that. So, we teach everyday people how to start their own online business and work from the comfort of their home and earn money without the stress of selling any product, chasing any family and friend, or doing any cold calls. Well, not that you cannot do it, but you don't have to do it. So instead, our business is built around digital marketing, which is also called attraction marketing, and also lifestyle marketing. So technically, we are the brand ourselves. So using the power of social media to reach the right audience. So this is the right answer. I really appreciate you guys being so bold and answer the question. Sorry, actually it was my bad. I asked you guys to give me a short answer, so, but your answer was absolutely correct. So let's see. Let me pick somebody. All right, let me pick Lena. Lena. Okay, so okay. If you don't know the answer, that's fine because it's changing so rapidly. I don't expect you to know the answer. As of right now, how many people, business partners in this business?
Sorry, can you repeat that again, please?
As of right now, how many business partners we are in this business?
Uh, we actually reached a 250,000 people about a month ago. I think now maybe it is plus 250,000 people in our business, and it is rapidly changing, as you said, as we go along. Yes.
Very good, very well. It's 257.6 thousand people, and it's actually changing as we speak. So thank you so much for the answer. It was the right answer. Okay, so what else? What else? Let's see. What is this? Oh, this is the same question. All right. I think I'm done. Um, so one second. Let me bring everybody on the scene. Let me see. Alberta, unmute yourself and tell us if you have to tell something to the audience, something very inspirational. What would be that inspirational so that you inspire people to get more information?
Thank you. Thank you for that. So I would like to tell everyone that every one of us, we are unique in our own ways. We were born naturally with a gift. And if other people are succeeding, we can also succeed. There should be nothing stopping us because we are here. We all have a purpose. And that purpose is to live a beautiful life.
Good job.
So, thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, Aminata.
Right here.
Does the mindset have any role in our business? If yes, what kind of a role it has?
Oh, yes, it does plays a big role in the sense that I'll give an example. There's recently we had when we had when we went to our convention, the robot, right? Rob Dial said something. What you believe in yourself or what you think about yourself is not what everybody thinks or looks at you, is what you see yourself in. I don't know if you understand. Like what you think, what people think about you is what you think what you were, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like I mean, in a sense that if you think like, oh, I need to. If I look at my dreams and I don't act on it, then I'm not putting my mind to my dreams, or I'm not thinking about it. So if you're thinking of a dream and you're not acting on it, it's a lying, it's a sleeping dream. So you're not running up. So I would say mindset. If you're starting a business, you need to know any business, it has a challenge, it has its ups and downs. It's not a straight up answer that you're going to start a business and you're going to be successful next day. It takes work, it takes commitment, you showing up every day. All that is mindset. You need to we always have morning routines. These help us with, you meditate every time. We have people who say that every time I wake up I write down what I have to do uh, through the day, and if I don't do that I cannot go through the day. That is mindset. So with this business, you show up, you put in the work, and then you'll see the success. And with all that, it comes with mindset. You put in your head and your mind to something that you always want. I would say yes, mindset matters in everything that you do.
Absolutely. That's why I said change your mindset and change your life.
Yes,
All
it
right,
comes hand in
Ryan.
hand.
Ryan, did you fix your mic or
I'm not so sure if it's still okay.
can you talk?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. So another question for you is about gratitude. What do you think about gratitude, and how often you practice gratitude in your life?
Oh, that's, you know what, with this digital business, being grateful, that's one of the biggest foundation, because in the first place, we are told to read the book, The Magic. And gratitude is not all about saying thank you, but it should be within yourself. You should be thankful even for the small things, because once you are grateful for everything, big or small, that also shift your mindset and everything in your life. And for me, being grateful is a magnet of blessings. That's
Good
it.
job. Short and sweet. All right, guys, then my questions are almost done. Okay, maybe do you, Rejoice and Prabha, would you guys like to add something before we finish? Or Seema, I miss Seema here. She's so quiet here. Oh my God.
First time.
Would you like to add something before we end this go live?
Not right now, no.
No,
I don't
okay.
have any question. Thank you, Serena.
Of course, we'll move to Prabha. Prabha, can you unmute yourself, please?
Yeah, I think we covered all. Yeah, that's all.
Okay,
Or
great.
do you have a question for me?
Well, okay, I can put a question for you right now. So, people who are watching this video right now, what will you tell them if they ask you, okay, hey, Prabha, what is the first step to start this business? What should I do now? What will you tell them?
Okay. What I did when I saw the way, the first step is to log in with the website. If you connected with any one of us, so put your name and the email, then you will get a free webinar. Yeah, everyone has the website. If you are connected with
Good
anyone,
job. Very well
then you can
answered. Thank you so
put your
much.
email and the name, then you will get a free webinar.
Good job. Perfect answer. Now, who else is left?
Serena, I got
Yes, dear.
confused. You asked me, I asked you guys something like that.
No, dear, I was thinking, if there is anything in your mind you would like to share with our audiences, this is the perfect time before we end this live. Would you like to add maybe something that we missed in our go live and it just came in your mind?
I just want to add, this is the golden opportunity for everyone. I really learned a lot. I connected with the people. I love what I do. I'm so grateful for everything. That's my last.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Rejoice,
Serena.
anything would you like to add?
Okay, thank you so much for that. I'll be quick. And what I just want to say, I just want to reach out to our audience, people who are watching us or people who watch this replay. I really need you guys to have a look at yourselves, because what pushed us to start this business was looking at our situations, introspecting and being real with ourselves. If you are going through any challenges, you know definitely what you're going through. You are not having enough money. You are not happy where you are. This is the business opportunity that will give you all that we are looking for. We talk about financial benefits. We talk about the growth that we have mentioned before. The mindset, everything that you need is there. This family, we are a family. We don't even know each other. I haven't met any one of all of us here, but I'm happy that I'm here because I've found a home away from home. This is the place that I've found, the peace that I've been looking for. So if you're out there, you're watching us, you've been watching us, you've been following our pages, I need you guys to just have a look at our business model. Register on our website. We have a live that is running today. Watch it with an open mind. This is not a business that you can just hear about and ignore. take action, not any other day, but today might be the day that you've been waiting for to change your situation and change your story. We're here, we are living proof, we're here to help you as well. If you have any questions, please reach out, call us or text us, send any questions that you have, and we're willing to help you out. We are here to help you. That's our duty as mentors, as coaches as well. We're here to help you start your own online business. It's real, it's a legitimate business. We're running it. We're from different parts of the world, and we're free to show off our faces because we know that this is a real business. So thank you so much, and back to you.
Thank you. It was a great call to action. Good job. Yay. Shilpa, you are the only one left. Would you like to add something very quick?
He said, yes, sure. So, first of all, thank you, everyone. And like Sarina said, come with the growth mindset, not fixed mindset. Come with the clean slate so that you can rewrite your story. Don't be reactive, be proactive. Don't wait for your circumstances go wrong. Oh, life happened. No, make something on the side, build something on your side, and just rewrite your journey.
Absolutely, yeah.
Thank
So,
you. Thank you.
a special thanks to Regina for actually initiating this whole go live. She was the one who actually initiated this go live, and it was supposed to be me and her, and then all of a sudden we are like 10 business partners together. I appreciate your presence here, Regina. Thank you for all the support. To all the business partners, we are here, we support each other, and we help each other to grow, even though we are business partners, but we help each other to grow. So that's how cool is that, huh? So
Absolutely.
Regina, would you like to add something, my dear?
Yes, I
Sure.
just want to thank you, Serena. You have done a wonderful job organizing this, hosting this Go Live. And, like just last few words to the viewers, this is the moment. Don't wait for the right moment. The right moment will never come. So if you are thinking of doing anything, do it now. Don't wait anymore. That's all. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Quickly add something. This business, the training is absolutely free. But if you are scared that the training is in English and you are not too fluent in English, absolutely no problem. We have all these different languages, and if your language that you speak is not in this list, no problem. Google is always there. You can always translate it in Google Chrome. It's very easy. There is some steps that you have to do, and we can teach you exactly how you can translate the video and the contents in our video in our training in your own language. So just like all the business partners said, if you have a strong why in your life, if you have a positive mindset, if you're ready to change your life and your family's life, this is the perfect opportunity. Don't wait for a perfect day or perfect month or whatever. You have to change your mindset to change your life. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining this Go Live, and have a
Thank
great
you.
night or day.
Thank
There are
you.
two types of
Thank you.
mindset we can cultivate. One that embraces problems as opportunities to learn, and one that avoids them, often out of fear to fail. People that avoid conflicts can be described as having a fixed mindset. Those who see problems as interesting challenges have a growth mindset. Sometimes we like to switch from one to the other. People have a fixed mindset because they believe that basic qualities like intelligence or talents are fixed traits, and that these traits are responsible for success. They often like to document past achievements. With a growth mindset, people believe that new abilities can be developed through practice. This view creates the love for learning that most great leaders and artists have in common. For them, life becomes an exciting journey with endless opportunity to figure out new things and advance.